to get an education, not wanting to stay in school, not wanting to be a part of organizations that are running something for the positive of communities. This is something that you can just turn the fuck off, or you can sit there and listen to. Unlike these individuals who don't want to hear it, want to talk back, want to act like they have the answer to every fucking thing, when the answer is their own pride, their own inability, their own self-insufficiency, their inability to do, in most cases, anything. You put something in front of me, I can either learn it or do it. You don't even have to teach me. I wasn't taught to type. I was not taught to use a computer. I was not taught to use software or any of the software programs for that matter on my computer. I was not taught to do those things. I have been self-sufficient. I don't go to the car shop and have somebody else fix my car. I do it my fucking self. Now, put a woman in these situations where she can't do shit, and she finds herself wanting to find a man just because he can do those things. Not because she's smart enough to want to be in a partnership. Not because she's smart enough to want to learn that she's different than a man and that it's okay to want a man, because she can't do it. Running into hoes, man. Hoes. Real hoes. Prostitutes. Who are on there specifically to try to run some kind of fucking game. The world is not all about fucking games and trickery. Alright? You don't have to be vindictive on a continuous basis to get to where you want to in the world. Who in the fuck has it set so that these people are thinking in this fucking manner? Why is it that when you say something that's correct, 90% of the time, they want to throw it in your fucking face at 10% of the time when they are right? Why is it that when they don't listen and you are right, all you can get is that fucking feeling of satisfaction from them when the problem arises and you're out of the fucking home? How is that fucking satisfying? So now we start looking at the scale of the job market, and you start seeing that these people aren't going to be able to progress very far at all, and they're going to be stuck with these children. It doesn't matter if they get into the workforce, because there's always going to be those fucking bitches that are on top that had the ability to get a husband and keep a husband and all those things, and they're not going to be letting you rise above into this higher fucking position with your fucking attitude. And it's not that they don't have the same fucking attitude or don't know how to switch it into that fucking attitude when it comes down to you having an attitude. So how do we get past this as an issue? Because it's what it's coming back to is that feeling thing again, that feeling. They can't fucking resist getting smart, talking back, having this fucking attitude when they're wrong. How do we get past that without becoming physical, without having this overbearing issue where you start looking at it like you think you're the strongest because you're a man? How do we get over it? This is something that is being talked about every fucking day. And some of you want to look past it and act like it's not happening, and it is. Continuously. I'm in a fucking community every day just to post these audio vids. I'm in a community every fucking day where these people are dwelling. There's this little fucking cluster of them, and they're all doing the same shit. Like I said before, I can't, there's no other place to meet women at this particular point in my life. I am continuously trying to make something happen, and it's not happening. Family, children, business, all these fucking things. And I sit here and I gotta fucking stare it in the face every fucking day. Why it's not happening? It's not doing much more than pissing me off. It's not gonna make me feel any different than I do about what has to be done. This change needs to take place within ourselves. But why does it seem to be so difficult for them to understand? They look at the person and they say, If they can get away, they think that they can get away with talking to you any way that they want to. As if this man isn't already twice your size and already capable of thinking 10 times past whatever it is that you're able to dish out. I don't understand. Where does this come from? Why is the naked truth so difficult to comprehend? Where is it that you don't fucking comprehend? Just calm yourself and humble yourself. Why is it that in the relationship, the woman keeps egging the fucking man on to do something evil and doesn't accept the evil doing? All it is do something right. It's just really just do something right. Do something. Why don't you do something? And then watch yourself as that man sits there and nags at you over and over and over a fucking again about how slow you're moving, about how your lack of progression is slowing the whole family down. Let's see, in the man and woman situation, where the man stays home, how quickly the woman fails as a leader of the fucking home, and there's absolutely no progress whatsoever. Let's watch how that shit happens. Because it seems to me you think you can do a fucking better job all the time. It seems to me somewhere in your mind you have these physical traits and this capability of comprehension that's so goddamn unique that you're able to go far surpass any of us. Seems to me you started your own organization so many fucking times that it's coming out your fucking ears. It's like you could go and point out every organization, and actually it's not a man that's been running those organizations, it's been a fucking woman. As if she's the stronger. As if she's the person that's been able to take on two roles. And then they can't understand all these different things. It's like, how come we talk about race, we can relate race to the same type of shit. One person feels like you can't do something because of your race. Another person feels like you can't do something because of your gender. And it's not that. In either situation, it's not that. It's your fucking way of thinking. It's your way of allowing shit to just flow through your system on a continuous basis that makes no fucking sense. When it makes sense, whole and high mercy, your ass is the king of the fucking world. 10% of the fucking time. You did something right. You had a fucking kid. Now raise the kid right.